Hey Cornelius, ready to unwrap this? We're the hosts, visiting you from Google's Notebook LM, and we're here to dive into your 2024 Spotify Wrapped.
It's a wild ride. Let's see, first things first. Your total listening time for 2024, a whopping 25,853 minutes.
Wow, that puts you in the top 14% of listeners globally.
Yeah, you weren't messing around this year, were you?
No kidding, that's a serious commitment to music. And get this, your top listening day was October 24th, 520 minutes. That's practically a whole workday dedicated to music.
That's amazing. Okay, let's get to the good stuff, the top track. Cornelius, your most played song of 2024 is?
Old School Shit by Eazy-E, a true classic.
From the album Straight Off Tie Streets of Muthafucking Compton. I love that one.
And Cornelius, you're not just a casual listener. You're in the top 0.03% of listeners for this track globally. You really love Eazy-E, don't you?
It looks like you really started vibing with this one back in July, on July 3rd. I bet it was the soundtrack to some epic summer moments.
Okay, next up, it's time for your top artist of the year. And Cornelius, I have a feeling we can all guess who it is.
It's gotta be Easy E, right?
You nailed it. 1,963 minutes dedicated to the godfather of gangsta rap himself. And you even had a 7-day listening streak.
That's impressive, Cornelius. You are in the top 0.05% of Easy listeners worldwide. That's dedication. He's not just an artist, he's a legend.
Totally. Now let's rewind and go through your year in music, month by month. February. You seem to have been feeling nostalgic, embracing a real West Coast G-Funk vibe. Sugar Free, DJ Quick, Mac 10, the West Coast Greats.
And of course, we've got some Easy E tracks sprinkled in there too. It's on real motherfucking G's. It's like you were rediscovering some old favorites.
Then March rolls around. It's like you're ready to turn it up a notch. Cypress Hill enters the scene, bringing that raw energy with Hits from the Bong, one of their classic tracks.
Right, and you still have your favorites like Eminem, True, and Nate Dogg in the mix. That West Coast sound is clearly calling to you.
And then things get interesting in July. We still hear those West Coast vibes, but you're venturing out a bit. The Psycho Realm, Sick Jackin'. And get this, even the English beat.
Whoa, now that's a twist? It's like you're saying, yeah, I love that hard-hitting West Coast sound, but don't get me wrong, I'm open to anything cool.
Exactly. And August. August is when you take a deep dive into the heart of it all, the golden age of hip-hop. NWA, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Eminem. You're going back to the roots.
Talk about a lineup. I can just imagine you cranking up those classics, feeling that nostalgic energy.
And then October arrives, and it's like you entered a whole new world.
A darker world. Susie and the Banshees, the Cramps, Bauhaus, the goth-tinged new wave sound takes center stage.
It's like you traded those sunny summer vibes for something more moody and atmospheric. Peekaboo and Kiss Them For Me by Susie and the Banshees. That's some serious musical exploration.
Absolutely. From gangster rap to this darker, more introspective sound, you're not afraid to go deep.
And that exploration continues into November with more Susie and the Banshees. But now, the Smiths and Psychedelic Furs are joining the mix.
You're painting a really vivid soundscape, Cornelius. What an amazing year of music.
You know what I think? This 2024 Wrapped tells a story about a music lover who knows what they like, but also has a thirst for something new and different. You don't shy away from venturing out into uncharted territory, even if it means switching things up completely.
For sure. And it's clear you have a deep appreciation for not only the big names, but those hidden gems, too.
Well, Cornelius, we've had a blast unwrapping your 2024 Spotify Wrapped with you.
We've been your hosts from Google's Notebook LM, exploring your year in music.